This is FightPickExperts.com breaking down Saturday night's WBO welterweight title bout between pound-for-pound king Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao and challenger Sugar Shane Mosley. The bout will take place at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, and those that cannot make it to the arena can watch it on HBO pay-per-view. Sugar Shane Mosley has an outstanding professional ledger of 46 wins, 6 defeats, 1 draw with 39 wins by way of knockout, and hails from Pomona, California. Does have a number of impressive wins under his belt, including 2 against Oscar De La Hoya, 1 against Antonio Margarito, 2 over Fernando Vargas, 1 against Ricardo Mayorga, and 1 against Louis Collazo. Stylistically, Mosley has terrific speed, not quite what it used to be at his age, but is not really much of a mover for a guy who has the speed he does. Is more of a power puncher, as his record states, as he does have 39 knockouts. In his losses, however, we've noticed he's had a tough time with boxers, as his defeats have came against Floyd Mayweather, who's the best boxer there is, has 2 losses against Winky Wright, who is a pure boxer, as well as Vernon Forrest, who had a terrific jab. Now, it's also important to note that his loss against Miguel Cotto came when Cotto started to box. Cotto was using an excellent power jab, which gave Mosley some problems in a fight where he lost a close decision. Mosley's never been knocked out, has an excellent chin, has great heart, and is definitely one of the most likable fighters over the last quarter century. With that said, since knocking out Margarito in 2009, he really hasn't been the same. He had a good moment against Floyd Mayweather in the second round where he badly hurt him and it appeared that he might be able to get Mayweather out there. However, Mayweather recovered and dominated the next 10 rounds, and there was some points where the fight arguably could have been stopped as Mosley was taking some excessive punishment. After losing to Mayweather, he did have a draw in an absolutely terrible fight with Sergio Mora. Many thought he believed to win. However, he really did not do a whole lot to really win the fans in that fight. So Mosley's definitely on the decline and has been noticeable. His opponent, Manny Pacquiao, is globally regarded as the world's best fighter. He's won titles in 7 weight classes, has dominated basically every opponent he's fought in the last 6 or so years, and has an awesome professional record of 52 wins, 3 defeats, 2 draws, with 38 wins by way of knockout. He has a lot of really good wins, many top superstars, which is what he's most known for, beating the best. Does have wins over Juan Manuel Marquez, which was controversial, also fought to a draw with Marquez. 2 wins over Erik Morales, both by knockout. 2 wins over the great Marco Antonio Barrera. 1 over Miguel Cotto, 1 over Ricky Hatton, and 1 over Oscar De La Hoya as well. Most recently, he defeated Antonio Margarito by decision, and he absolutely battered him. Margarito was taking punishment basically from the opening bell, and reportedly still to this day, he's not able to remove his sunglasses in public due to the facial damage that Pacquiao did to him. Pacquiao has really evolved his style since moving up in weight and working with Freddie Roach. Was previously a one-handed puncher in his earlier days, more of a wild fighter. Now can box, is able to punch with both hands. He fights on angles and is really difficult to fight. Although Pacquiao still is not much of a mover defensively, the angles that he boxes on and throws punches from makes it very difficult for a fighter to stand there with him. In this fight, I think Mosley is going to have a very hard time. As I mentioned, he doesn't always have the best luck with guys who are able to move on him. I know that Pacquiao's speed is also going to give him a problem, and the fact that Mosley has not really been able to pull the trigger in his last couple of fights. I think Mosley may have a good moment or so, as Pacquiao still does tend to get hit a little bit too much, but I think that a accumulation of punches over a number of different rounds is going to really close up Mosley's eye, perhaps, and will most likely end this fight a little bit early. So I'd say look for Pacquiao to score a stoppage in the later rounds, most likely via TKO due to accumulation of punches, kind of like it went down in the Mayweather fight, except probably the punch will be a little bit harder and they'll be coming more frequently. Once again, look for a late TKO win for the great Manny Pacquiao, which will hopefully lead to a bout with the aforementioned Mayweather. This is FightPickExperts.com. Thank you for listening, and make sure to check out FightPickExperts.com for all the latest predictions.